Get ready with me while I explain why I have the worst luck every time I work background on a professional TV and film set. So every time I work background on a film or TV set, they always bring out the food when my name gets called for hair, makeup, costume. So this means that by the time I go through hair, makeup, costume, there is no food left. And it's honestly a pattern at this point. Anyway, so on this particular day, the most recent set that I worked on, food comes out, they call me, as usual. Anyway, and while I'm getting my makeup done, we're near the end, they're calling last call on the food. And myself and my makeup artist are like, she hasn't had food. But somehow the AD noticed the girl in the makeup chair a meter next to me, but not me. Anyway, so they went and brought that girl food and not myself. It's fine, whatever. Like I said, it happens all the time. I looked past it. But then, as my makeup artist had asked me to close my eyes so she could do my liner, my eyes are closed. And that's when the other AD calls all the wait staff, which is myself, and is trying to explain where we're going so that we can meet. And I just thought, of course, I can't see where she's pointing to because my eyes are closed. And at this point I started to get suspicious, like, do I have bad luck on set? We go to set, and of course I am placed in front of a big fan. A big fan that is blowing smoke and is blowing my hair everywhere. Yeah. So after about 30 minutes of having my hair blown everywhere by this big fan that's freezing, mind you, they move me. Thank you. They move me to, so I'm like pushed up against this door frame so that the cast and the crew can get past me. And there's a wreath, a Christmas wreath right here. So my hair's just like caught in this Christmas wreath. I'm just trying to act natural. And at this point I'm like, I have really bad luck when I'm working on set. Little did I have any idea, it gets worse. It gets worse. Anyway, so after having my hair caught, they call for a break. So I go to the bathroom, right? There's no one in the queue. I'm the first person in there. I'm 3-4 minutes. I'm super quick. And I go upstairs to where all the extras are meeting. And the food's gone. They served morning tea. And in the one time that whole morning I decided to go to the bathroom is when the food was served and I missed it. Again. And I could not believe it. At this point, I'm like, this is a joke. Like, you know, no hate onto the crew or anybody. They're just doing their job. No one ever did anything wrong. Just my luck. But it got worse. Oh boy, did it get worse. For anybody who doesn't know, when you're doing background rehearsals, the cast are not there because background rehearsal can take hours. So they will hire a stand-in person or sometimes just use crew members to stand in where the cast would stand. So by this time, they'd moved me. They wanted me to stand near the door and take the coats of the cast, in this rehearsal case, the crew. So I have taken my hands out to take the coats of this crew member just as he sneezes all over me. 4 hours in to what ended up being a 14-hour day in this costume, and he sneezes on me. But it gets worse because he's like, achoo! And looks up and he has snot running all the way down his face, like dripping down, and my arms are out like this. He's leaning over my arms, and I bring my arms in faster than I've ever moved my arms in my life to avoid this man's snot. And of course, we did another round of rehearsals. He got to me and he sneezed again. And this one, it was undeniable. That's when I knew that I have the worst luck every time I work backgrounds on a film and TV set.